We've done it. We bought the boat. Let's go get this boat. We own the boat, we're on the boat, and we're about to start renovations. Starting with the critical items first, we want to get this thing ready to go to the west coast of Florida. So first thing we're going to do is build a little board for our to-do list. Typical Kanban style, we're going to have the do list, the doing list, and the done list. So, critical items first. Our nav light, green and red, is not working. We know we got to replace our windlass motor. A new bilge pump for the forward bilge. We're going to check our other bilge pumps. Not terribly critical, but we're going to lubricate the doors. We got to take pictures of our ACs and plan our change there. Port oil sensor that needs replacing. Need to exercise the seacocks. Let's start with that. All right, I don't have all the tools I need today, but let's see if we can make this dirty sink water drain better. Looks like the drain is not fully opening. All right, looks like this just isn't opening. So let's see if we can manually open it. Let's just take it out. It's disgusting, of course. All of this is going. I just don't want water to be sitting in here. So I'm just gonna, because I've got it, I'm gonna drop some bilge cleaner down in here. See if it'll drain. Yep, drains fine. Right, so that's that one. We got one more. It's gonna be the same thing. Yeah, the sink stopper is just not opening because it was never attached correctly. So we're gonna pull that one out too. Disgusting. Everything drains fine. Let's get these tools on board and get started. All right, let's start our most basic of organization. We got a long way to go. Hose clamps. And let's see if we can lubricate these doors, get them moving better. Pretty tight space. I mean, already that helped. Not perfect, but good enough for today. Well, even before we started filming, we lubricated the doors, so we're going to call that done. And now we're going to evaluate that nav light. So you can't see it, but it's coming on and off. But corrosion is getting in the way of it. So we're going to clean that. Corrosion cleaner on here. light is steadily working. Yeah, well, it's cleaning the casing because it is very dirty. Assuming she's coming back. And we can call Navlight done. Little corrosion spray, no money spent. We're going to see what our model numbers are for our AC units. We know the forward stateroom is bad. It's completely frozen over. So what we're going to use is what I call our spy cam. We're looking for a model number on these guys. And then we're going to do it again. So we saw condensate running out after the sea trial, and notice the drainage lines on at least two of these are not connected to anything. So whoever installed these is running the runoff straight onto a wooden shelf. It's just fucking brilliant. So again, I'm working ahead of my list. I'm working with a vendor on AC solutions. He needed models of thermostats and models of the units. We just got those. And we're gonna work on the forward bilge next. We are in the forward locker underneath, I think, a water tank. This bilge pump, I do not think, is operating. This is a high water alarm that's working. But I believe it is separate from the bilge pump, which is powered right here. So let's see if we can get in there and figure out what's going on. Bilge pumps are the worst because they're in the lowest point of the boat. So I'm seeing some electrical connections I don't love down here. So they're tying in right here, cutting the pump. Okay, we are getting power. So that is an automatic bilge pump. It should be on right now. It is not. I have a bilge pump, but I do not have an automatic bilge pump. So it is definitely a problem, but we're going to buy an automatic bilge pump. Let's see if we can figure this windlass out. See if we've got power. I don't think we have power up here. Let's go trace these. Go figure out where these go. We're running down the starboard side of the boat. And they come in right there. And they come back to right here. I don't know what that rat's nest of shit is up there. Starboard, and then they enter this little hole. So I'm going to assume they go right there. And we have a switch marked windlass. Let's see what's going on. I would say no doubt that that is our windlass switch. I don't think we're getting power to that windlass breaker. Do you guys think this could be a reason we're not getting power? Jesus. All right, let's figure out what's going on down here. We got 13 volts there. So this fuse is blown. So obviously, if you see my finger, the batteries tie in a group to create 12 volt times 2, right? On the starter batteries. It's fused. Something was clearly connected here that has been disconnected. This fuse appears bad. Let's take it off. So this other block is not being used for anything. Let's take the fuse off and see if it's any good. $13 volts. Okay, this fuse is good because we can see us passing the current through. We'll get one of these. I mean, that other bar is not being used. We'll get one anyway. I'm inclined to hook this up. Okay, nothing bad happened. We're transitioning current. The breaker's on. We're still moving current. Now I'm going to come up and test the back of the switch. And we are passing current through the switch. So what happens when we go press a foot pedal? So a report on that is the windlass motor is definitely not working. I heard like a relay click when I pressed the foot pedals, and then I heard it stop. So I'm gonna assume we tripped a breaker, and we did. So I'm okay with that. We're figuring it out. But now we have power up there. So yes, keep it. We're going to take this stuff home and wash it. I think you might have found it.
Covered for here.
Yep.
That's trash. I'm gonna trash that.
I want to see what's happening with this Fusion stereo. Sub's not working. And everything's on one zone. So I want to see if I can power up some additional zones. So, it didn't put the name and connection on. That's why we can't control it from over there. Something was disconnected that I reconnected. Maybe that has to do with the stuff. There's no amp. It's just that. So that tells me what I need to know for what we do next. All right, here's what we're dealing with. The cylinder on the right is the motor we need to get out. That is an oil drain. Well, we do have oil. I'm a little surprised that we have oil. Does that look like oil to you guys? It looks like water with a dab of oil in it to me. So the one in the corner that I can't see feels like it has a ground tie or something to it. Or it's just really grown over. Of course, it's the hardest one to get to, and I can't see it. Let's go up a size in the socket and see if I can get something on there. Let's go old school and try some channel locks. There's some like algae growth on this, and if I can get it off, I think I can get the socket around it. Fuck. Can I drop the whole fucking motor? We're getting it. We got it. Got it? I got the thing that was so difficult. I think I got it. Yep, I got it. Come on, man, I'm so close. Is what we've been doing. That sucks. I couldn't, the corroded nut on there, I couldn't get fixed, so we cut the cable, put a new end on it. This is trash round 2 or 3. That was apparently a pool that I have no interest in ever seeing again.